Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and friends, I am delighted to deliver this keynote address at the Carnegie India's Global Technology Summit 2021. India has been the cradle of civilization from time immemorial and has always been referred to by scholars and observers as a melting pot of philosophies, thoughts, and ethos. This uniquely India approach to assimilation and acceptance has imbibed within India the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which signifies that the entire world is one family. This Indian message of universal fraternity has been carried the world over by Indian diaspora over the centuries. India has a large diaspora the world over that is 31 million strong, including over 13 million NRIs and 18 million PIOs spread across the globe. Indian diaspora is known for their talent, exemplary discipline and hard work, and they have made significant contributions to science, technology, music, literature, politics and business to their host nations. Our people have reached the pinnacle of political power with leaders of Mauritius, Portugal, Suriname and Guyana being of Indian origin. The CEOs of top global MNCs are people of Indian origin, with examples from Microsoft, Google, Twitter, Adobe and MasterCard, which exhibits the exemplary merit of the Indian diaspora. India's engagements with our diaspora has always been characterized under the rubric of 4 C's. That is care, connect, celebrate and contribute. Friends, this global network between India and its diaspora, as well as the networks between the Indian diaspora itself, have witnessed the emergence of a different interactive pattern when compared to the previous decades. A significant part of this can be attributed to the increasing digitization of communication. The diaspora has influenced our country positively by donating generously to the PM CARES Fund, participating in humanitarian causes and undertaking business investments. This is in addition to the robust flow of remittances to India. It is not an exaggeration to say that technology, in particular the internet, has contributed significantly towards these endeavors. However, the potential for diaspora engagements goes far beyond remittances and investments, which have surely played an important role in the economic development of our country by increasing income, consumption and investment levels. But the diaspora can also bring skills, experience, connections and ideas. It has been the constant endeavor of the Government of India to strive to strengthen this connect with our diaspora. For instance, during the pandemic, the role of technology and digital platforms became indispensable for our outreach to the diaspora. These online initiatives for diaspora outreach have taken various forms over the years. The Madad portal has been set up for users to register online grievances pertaining to the consular services offered by the Indian missions and posts abroad, and has seen robust utilization by the Indian diaspora, with a large percentage of the grievances being resolved immediately. The Rishta portal has allowed the Indian diaspora to leverage the opportunities being generated in India by being connected to the latest developments back in India. The Pravasi Bharatiya Academic and Scientific Sampark, or in short, which is called Prabhas, is a virtual platform that seeks to engage with the global Indian science and technology community to address societal challenges in India. Through Prabhas, the scientific diaspora can continue to work together and collaborate with Indian scientists through discussion fora for R&D projects, trainings, webinars, fellowships, etc. This is a novel development since the Indian scientific diaspora is considered one of the most vibrant diaspora communities around the world. People of Indian origin now hold leadership roles in the science and technology community, in the academia, industry, and also the government in many other countries. In addition to the above, the flagship event for connecting and deepening our engagement with the Indian diaspora, the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, has continued to be held once every 2 years since 2015. We have also held theme-based PBD conferences during the intervening period with participation from overseas diaspora experts, policymakers and stakeholders. The 16th PBD was organized on 9th January 2021, entirely in virtual mode for the first time due to COVID-19 restrictions, and the theme was contributing to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji, Honorable Prime Minister, External Affairs Minister of India and other dignitaries participated in the convention. The President of Suriname was our chief guest. The event was very well received around the globe. In addition, 5 virtual conferences were also held prior to the main PBD 2021 event. Friends, the significance of the digital platforms is underscored even more at a time when geographical barriers and travel restrictions have globally hindered the physical movement. Furthermore, such established online portals have built trust between our diaspora and India by operating across national borders and lowering transaction costs which would be higher in the offline world. These portals are also a transparent way to connect our diaspora and have resulted in the oft-repeated adage of brain drain, now being dubbed as brain gain, due to the increasing trend of the reverse flow of diaspora talent back to India. It's seen that universally engagement between the diaspora and their home country tends to be sporadic in nature and requires sustained interaction between both the diaspora and the home country. This is where technology has served as a great enabling force to ensure that all engagement going forward will not be event-specific and short-lived. Consistent engagement with the diaspora will further strengthen the policy formulation process. The engagement also works both ways. For Indian migrant workers going overseas, the Ministry of External Affairs has recently launched the online pre-departure orientation training, which is a program for migrant workers in April 2021 to supplement physical training being held in PDOT centers. This initiative will allow prospective migrants who are in remote locations and are not in a position to attend the training in person. The training helps migrant workers to know about the culture, language and regulations of the destination country to ensure their safety and security. Technology has played a critical role in the interaction the diaspora has had with India through the organizing of periodic and topical conferences on various aspects of diaspora engagement. Friends, this year is very special to us as we celebrate the 75th anniversary of our independence. Not only in India, but also in all other countries, our missions and posts are celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in a befitting manner. In the specific context of engaging the diaspora on thematic concepts and on the special occasions of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the ministry has organized at least 3 thematic virtual conferences in the last couple of months. The idea was to engage with the diaspora virtually in spite of difficulties faced because of the pandemic. The topics included leveraging the soft power of India, goodwill through craft, cuisine and creativity. Future of natural resources, that is hydrocarbons, rare earth metals and blue economy, and Girimitia conference. I am confident that this conference will also further add to the mutual efforts of the government and the diaspora to bolster the robust connections and ties that have been established over the years. Finally, friends, I convey my wishes for a successful conduct of this conference. Thank you.